We basically got to get 250 and we're home and dry. 200 won't be enough. They're not getting 350 in the second innings. Last chance for Lammonby to keep his place. No, I thought he batted well in the first inning, in the second innings of the last test. I thought he batted well. That kid's going places. That kid will be opening against Pakistan on English turf.
With the series level at 2-2, the stage was set, and as England started their second innings with a 127 lead, confidence was high of bringing the urn home and saving the manager's job. Hales and the young Lammonby opened the innings, hopeful that they could bat long into the day and avoid letting any nerves creep in that might give away an early wicket. Hales being clean bowled by Meredith proved as a timely reminder for England that Australia were far from out of this test match, and unless a degree of mental fortitude could be applied, the game could easily soon slip from their grasp.
Making the wrong decisions. Got to get in the zone. Tom. Got to get in the zone, son.
Crawley and Lammonby soon settled into a rhythm and started to play some glorious shots.
Too full on the legs, clipped through mid-wicket. Perfect placement, lovely shot. Zach Crawley's looking in fine touch. Positive batting.
With the scoreboard ticking over nicely, it wasn't long before the performances of Crawley and Lammonby started to breed confidence, something Mr. Earl is never usually short of.
We're absolutely battering the Aussies. Shots. This is wonderful from England.
Crawley brought up the 50 partnership with a superb drive through mid-wicket, and with the lead approaching 200, England was sensing victory and started to play more and more attacking shots.
Fantastic.
Australia needed a wicket. Pat Cummins duly obliged and had Crawley edged to slip to leave England 61 for 2. A disappointing end to a valuable knock by Crawley, and the next man in was ex-captain Joe Root, keen to bat himself in and prove to the manager that his faith in him wasn't misplaced. With two batsmen at the crease both keen to show the manager and fans what they could offer the team for very different reasons, the shots started to flow once more.
That's a great shot by Lammonby. That's going all the way. That's a lovely shot from Lammonby. This could be it. It is it.
Lammonby soon reached his maiden 50, much to the delight of the boss, who had placed so much hope in the young lad.
Look at his smile. He's so good looking under that helmet.
With Lammonby seeing the ball like a beach ball, Root was also keen to get in on the act.
What, like that? Fantastic. This is superb and the Aussies can't handle it. Fucking stick it up your hand. Sorry. It's because they beat me in my neck of the woods last year, or a year and a half ago now, and it hurts. And they were chirping in my ear all bloody series. So
confidence was understandably high until the next ball.
Oh, Pratt.
Were it not for a commanding lead, these are the types of moments that have often derailed an innings for England under the Earl stewardship. Thankfully, it was the end of day 2, and this gave England the chance to regroup and reflect on the opportunities that lay ahead. An absolutely monumental day's play from England saw them stand on the very precipice of greatness. This had been a series where boys became men and myths became legends. After so much hurt and disappointment, this was the chance that England had worked towards for the last 18 months. As day 3 dawned, England knew that if they could add another 150 runs or so to the total, victory would surely be theirs. After taking the players and their wives out for drinks after day 2,
young opening bat. Look at them. They look good in the sunlight. No question.
England started day 3 looking relaxed and set about their task with ease.
1-4-4-3, a lead of 2-7-1.
With Denley and Lammonby finding easy runs, the lead ticked over 300, and the Australian spirit seemed to have been broken, much to the amazement of the England camp.
Well, I tell you what, I'm shocked at how toothless Australia feel and are. Rarely get any joy on this channel, so make the most of it.
Lammonby's search for a century was ended by Mitchell Starc, but his score of 83 was a fantastic performance, and the manager, albeit disappointed at him getting out,
Oh, I feel sick.
will surely be sensing a long future for him,
Oh, I feel sick.
capable of providing more displays such as this.
Oh, I feel so sick. Oh, I feel so sick. Oh, I feel horrible.
Ben Stokes was next to the crease,
That's a shot.
and despite a bright start, the orders from the dressing room became clear, as he was dismissed soon after playing a loose shot, and was easily caught out by Cameron Green.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That's awful. Oh, that's awful.
The next wicket to fall was the ill-fated Ben Foakes, whose inclusion in the tour squad as the only wicket-keeper was met with dismay from fans who felt that his performances with the bat were far too complacent, knowing that he couldn't be dropped from the team. His dismissal, however, paved the way for a modern-day hero to enter the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Moeen Ali. So often the saviour of England cricket and the leading wicket-taker of the Earl era, Moeen's arrival was tinged with an air of sadness, knowing this was to be his last competitive test. Keen to end on a high, and with Joe Denley reaching his 50, things were looking good.
That is a shot and a half, and that is his 50!
With the lead now at 400, everyone in the ground knew this was a moment that would be remembered and replayed for years to come. Fans were looking for selfies with the manager, who was also recognising his own importance for the team, and he was all too happy to oblige.
This is lovely. Everyone's looking at me. Hello, everyone. Thank the boys. Thank Joe. Nothing to do with me. I'm just in the background. But thank you anyway for. Okay. Hey. Okay. Thank you.
The English runs kept on coming, and Moeen Ali, as well as Denley, showed the sort of mojo that had eluded England in previous pressure moments. With the lead becoming more and more insurmountable, the focus of the team was centred on Denley reaching his century and Moeen on his 50. Moeen was keen to bow out with the bat by adopting his usual positive and polished approach, hitting boundaries for fun, and the 50 partnership was quickly reached.
Moeen Ali on his final, oh my God, 44. I'm nervous for him.
It wasn't to be, however, and a top edge saw him fall short on 46.
Oh.
It was an unfortunate dismissal, but as ever, Moeen had left the field as he entered it. A hero, a legend, a beautiful bearded man who just loved cricket. His departure saw a change in the England mentality, and with a 500 lead looming large, they decided to step on the accelerator even more. Stuart Broad was the next batsman in, and it wasn't long before he fell next.
That's an awful shot by Stewie. That's a terrible shot by Stewie. Awful. Awful.
In the midst of the emotion and gravity of the situation, Joe Denley delivered a captain's performance and was duly rewarded with a century, one that will no doubt be talked about for generations to come.
This is our captain, this guy here. What a future we have ahead of us. Joseph Conran Denley.
With Denley securing his century, the final few wickets were quickly taken, with Denley caught and bowled by Cummins. And Archer was the last man out, caught from a beautiful ball by Pat Cummins, who finished the match with 4 wickets. England posted a lead of 500, and Australia were next in to bat.
Alex Hale's 3. We were 3 for 1.
The England camp reflect on their performance.
Lammonby 83, Crawley 33, Root 32, Denley 102 of 214 deliveries. Moeen Ali 46.
And are confident that the total is out
For
of
one.
reach.
I mean, they're not going to chase 500.
The Australians start the innings knowing that only a record run chase will allow them to retain the Ashes, and they start quickly and confidently, but it does nothing to dampen the enthusiasm of the travelling Barmy Army, who are in fine voice. Perkovsky is the first wicket to fall from the bowling of the ever-dependable Moeen Ali, and England are 9 wickets away from a famous win.
Yeah.
Labuschagne quickly follows, and England are toying with Australia.
Oh my God, I've got to drop it. How do you drop it? How do you drop it? This is mad. This is...
Even contemplating not taking easy wickets. Danger man Warner was next.
Yep. Oh! I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. That was just a catch. That was just a catch.
Swiftly followed by Travis Head, and at 93 for 4, Australia's hopes were all but ended.
See? That wasn't a shoe glitch. That wasn't a shoe glitch.
Steve Smith fell late in the day, with the manager then having to explain the provenance of the England wickets.
That is the ball that got Virat Kohli out. 2 cock glitches. Never had a cock glitch. I've had 2 in one afternoon. 2 clock glitches.
As day 3 drew to a close, Australia were 103 for 5, England closing in on the win. Day 4 began with some noticeable England fans missing from the crowd. Reports emerged that the food kiosk had banned certain accompaniments to their fish and chips in order to wind up the Barmy Army. The medical team also reported one of their nurses was missing from the day's play. If anyone had any lingering doubts over the result, Tim Payne certainly got the message when he was expertly run out by a direct hit from Tom Lammonby. With just 4 wickets separating them from the urn, England turned to the formidable spin pairing of Ali and Leach, and the latter was soon able to dismiss both Green and Cummins. Victory was all but assured, and the realisation was beginning to feel very real. The manager, as always, was thinking of his next tactical masterclass, even when the emotion of the occasion was beginning to affect his speech.
What a way to end. What a way to end this wonderful test series. What a way to end. We say goodbye to Moeen Ali and we welcome in Jack Brian Leach.
Ali took the wicket of Stark, and the stars were beginning to align.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Moeen's on for a fifer. Moeen is on for a fifer.
Nathan Lyon, the erstwhile thorn in England's side, was able to put up a super score of 50 in a last man stand with Riley Meredith. With the score at a far more respectable 234 for 9, but still a massive 267 runs behind, England called for Mo once more, and for the last time, he duly delivered.
I pressed the button. I pressed the button and I don't care.
England won the Ashes series 3-2 and took the little urn that they'd worked so hard for home with them. Moeen Ali, fittingly in his last test, was named man of the match with a fifer in the second innings. The manager was lost for words for a while. The customary green screen dance that has become synonymous with Earl triumphs was in full effect in his vantage point high up on the lighting rig. 18 months of blood, sweat and tears have been washed away with this resounding victory. It's been an honour to follow this team through thick and thin, and if the next 5 years are half as good, we're in for a real treat.
This has been a long time coming. This has taken me nearly 18 months to beat those Aussies, but beat them we have. I've got a 5-year contract. Get me. But I have. I've got a 5-year contract. I started playing Cricket 19 about 18 months ago, and I wasn't very good at the start. I had to learn the buttons, and I took on the Australians on my home turf, my first series as England manager, and we were thoroughly beaten in all areas and corners of the game. I said to the boys, you get knocked down, you get back up again. And we go to the West Indies. We prove that we're good enough. And I prove that I'm good enough. And that's what we did, and we won out in the West Indies, and that felt nice. But still question marks. Hung over my head. And then we lost out in India, and you can see the documentary on my YouTube channel, Twat Sports. And then we flew out to Australia, and we lost the first test. And question marks again flying round my head. Yeah. But I kept saying to the boys, keep brushing yourself down, standing up, sticking your chest out, keep trying. For you, for your wives, and for me and your wives, and for me. And that's what we did. We now have the urn in a satchel in my changing room, and it feels nice. And I would just like to say thank you for watching, for being there. Thank you to the boys. And good luck, Mo and Ali, in whatever you choose to do. Let's do this. Okay. This is going out to Moen and his wife. We don't back down. We don't give up the fight. We never let go. We always hold on tight. We need them earns. We need them earns, girl. I wanna be the champion of the world. We're England, yeah. We're England, baby girl. We do what we can. We will what we can and it won't. We fight to the end. It's just wow we do. We need them earn. We need them earn, girl. We wanna be the champion of the world. We're England, yeah. We're England, yeah. Baby girl, that's what we are here in England, yeah. We climb the highest mountain. That's when the deer is seen. We'll walk through the warmest jungle. Okay. A little bit of bass drum, please. Yeah, 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 yeah. England, baby girl. We're England, yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Callus. Disregard. Richards. England.